Has the song of a bird ever made you stop to revel in its beauty? Have you seen clouds that look like spirit and catch your attention? Have you ever been inspired by an idea that invigorates you and makes you feel really good? Have you heard a song on the radio that moved you to tears, giving new inner standing of love and the oneness of the world? Have you come across a scene in nature with such breathtaking grandeur, your eyes see so much beauty that cannot be captured by camera? A sunset that moves you to a humbling moment of grace, stillness, and the love that is within you. Or perhaps you've noticed a string of synchronicities, sudden connections, or happenstance that are not just coincidences, but they give you exactly what you need. And seeing numbers like 1111, 222, 333, and so on. These are all ways the higher realms are communicating with you. This is not only your spirit team and guides. Most importantly, it's you. It's your higher self. The higher self is a realm of higher frequencies, consciousness, information, oneness, in the unified field of consciousness, outside of time and space, in the quantum realm where any and all things are possible, infinitely. All information from all timelines, dimensions, and realities, past, present, future, and parallel, can be accessed. We make this connection from within our heart, in meditation, in stillness, in nature, doing what we love, doing what makes us happy. And we can also be assisted connecting to the higher self with hypnotic regression, which assists our body to relax enough so this connection can be made and the higher self can guide us. As we connect more with our higher self, we begin to discern and recognize this inner voice and allow it to guide us. This is the great wisdom within us, and in today's world, it's a necessary tool we must learn now how to use. The voice of the higher self is one of non-judgment. This neutrality offers a confident, loving, no-nonsense voice, allowing you free will choices and ready in an instant to offer guidance and information upon your asking. The higher self is a witness and guide for you playing in this physical world of duality, of polarity, as you transcend in consciousness and remember the power of love, the beauty of love, the oneness of love. As children, we were connected to our higher self, but as we went along, society's programming disconnected us from this inner guidance and closed our hearts to our higher light. One by one, hearts are opening more and more, blossoming and blooming, as great cosmic light from the great central sun streams our way, transfiguring, transforming, transmuting us on a physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, and etheric level. This light brings dense darkness to light within us and without us in the collective. As this density is released, it is amplified and more visible. However, once it's released within us, we're open to higher frequencies, inspiration, new solutions, compassion, consideration of others, respect, integrity, and best of all, unity. New Earth is a frequency. It's a state of consciousness, free of fear, and we build it by connecting with our higher self. Welcome to this Mastery Empowerment class. I'm Galey, and this is how to channel your higher self and how to make that connection to your higher self. This is the way of New Earth, the connection to that which we know so deeply within ourselves. It is where solutions come from, New Earth creations, and it is the guidance that we are seeking. So we join with so many other teachers in sharing how you can connect with your higher self and bring New Earth creativity and guidance to the planet. It is why you came. So welcome and thank you for being here. Enjoy this series. When we ask, we will receive the guidance from our higher self. We do hypnosis sessions. I actually facilitate for WellPoint hypnosis sessions. And in every session, we connect with the higher self. And to hear the voice of the higher self come through is truly miraculous. It's inspirational to witness. The voice is always so strong, so clear, almost no nonsense like, as if the higher self is there, always guiding us and simply waiting for us to ask. And that is the number one question. What can Stacy do to speak to you even more deeply? We're asking this to the higher self. In all of my sessions, the higher self has come back and said, ask, be quiet, get still, ask. And the guidance comes forth. So that's what we're going to do when we get into our daily practice and how we can channel our higher self. Because it's this connection that we can sit down and begin to write. We can write anything. We can write our life story, which would be very healing. And we can write inspirational messages for ascension and for New Earth, simply by tuning in to our higher self, channeling our higher self. We do it whether we know it or not, but it begins in the heart. The heart is the sacred portal, this inner garden, this inner sacred temple that is not only your home and the greatest peace that you'll find, but it is also a portal. It is the portal to you, and it goes back to source. And so being in the heart, fully anchoring in the heart when we are creating everything is really the way that we move forward on New Earth. As we know, the old earth is crumbling, and anything that was not created out of this love and compassion and consideration and integrity for the collective is all up for renewal, for restructuring. And that's where you come in. You came to this planet at this time on Earth to be here, to be that change maker. So we're tuning you in to the voice of your higher self, because that's the guidance. That was the commitment that you made when you came here and agreed to come into this lifetime, seeing the planet and the condition of the planet when you chose to come in. That is what you chose to come here for. You said, heck yeah, I can do that. And you also came to be that voice of your higher self, to speak the voice of your higher self. Isn't that beautiful? So I thank you for stepping in to this lifetime in this incarnation and for being here right now, listening to this and inquiring how we tune in to the higher self. We're going to go on a journey. In this program, we are going to journey in a guided meditation to your sacred heart temple, where you will connect with your higher self. First, here's 12 ways to connect to your higher self. There are many more, but it all begins by going within, getting quiet, and getting still. Connecting to the heart. First, meditation, meditation, meditation. This is the best way to get out of the thoughts that take the majority of our time and open us to the still, small voice. And another, create a daily practice for this. Create a daily practice to connect with your higher self. It can be outside of meditation and can occur in the moments before you get out of bed or in the moments before you go to sleep. What is your daily practice? This is the most important meeting of the day with yourself, with your mind, with your energy drawn in to you and not out in the external world. When we cultivate this relationship, there is a fortitude that we walk with. And when we hear the voice of the higher self, we are no longer doubting if we hear it or not. It is a permanent part of us. There's no going backwards when we hear that voice of the higher self. Simply that most important meeting of the day with you, with yourself. And it is time for you to build the energy field in connection with your higher self. We know that when we channel, we show up at the same time in the same place because that's an energy field, that's a container, and allowing us to receive messages from our guides if we're channeling our guides. But in this case, we're going to channel our higher self. And again, you can write books this way. You can bring forth beautiful information, transformational information for our world in this new earth time. As we see, everything on our planet is up for revaluation, re-evaluation, and restructuring from new foundations of love. And you can write about this when you tune in to your higher self. Get out in nature. When we're out in nature, our mind's clear and our heart can open. Inspiration and wildly creative thoughts is the higher self's way of communicating with you. You ever notice those ideas that spring into your head? That's just not you. That's your higher self. And journal. Connect to your higher self and ask questions. Do this simply by getting centered, getting quiet, and in the heart. Sound familiar? Ask your questions and begin writing or typing. You'll be amazed what you come up with. And the profound words of wisdom when you go back later and read your journal. And do what makes you happy. This creates a high vibrational electromagnetic field around you. Journal about this too and watch how your world changes for the better. And for those who don't know what makes them happy, then write a list of 5 things that you love or that makes you happy and begin doing them. This list will naturally expand over time. Heart toning. Yes, you can sound the tone of your voice. Put your hand on your heart. Center your focus in the heart. Sound familiar? Drop your voice down into your heart, the physical heart area in your body, and listen to the resonance when you speak out loud. Take a moment and try this now. And then make a tone. right here from this resonance. Hmm. Do this now a couple of times. Your own tone. Don't worry about whether it's in a certain note or a perfect key. This is your tone. You cannot get it wrong. There are also apps for your phone. One is called T1, a tuner app. These apps will show you what note you're singing or speaking. Use this to find your heart tone by singing your heart tone into the app. And then speak from this heart-centered resonance. Begin practicing speaking this heart resonance, and you'll get better and better at it. Again, it's slowing down, speaking with heart passion. Again, notice how people respond to you in a new way. Next, say the Ho'oponopono to your higher self. Saying these 4 simple yet powerful sentences of thank you, I love you, forgive me, I'm sorry. When we say that to our higher self, we're saying, higher self, forgive me. I forgot that I was connected to you eternally. I'm sorry I lost sight of you. Thank you for always loving me. I love you. The next time you drift into despair or sadness or lower vibrations, simply say the Ho'opono to your higher self and notice how things shift rather quickly. Conscious dreaming. Even in the dream space, we are able to connect with the higher self, to receive wisdom from the higher self, to receive training in the ethers from the higher self, to bring forth those ideas and solutions so that when we can go to sleep and say, wow, I really have this beautiful project that I want to bring forward. I'm scared. I don't know how to do it. Or how am I going to get it all done? Any of these questions that you have, you can go to sleep and know that there's that higher self connection from what we're about to do today. And you can call on that higher self connection and you can be given those instructions or that information. You can be shown what it is that you can be working on, what it is for your next step, how to get things done. And then pay attention when you wake up in the morning and you make that most important meeting with yourself, this daily space, you will be able to receive that information. In fact, you'll find in most cases that it just pops right out back out off the pen and onto your paper without you really having to worry or think about it too much. You're just dictating what you've received in that dream space. It's beautiful. And watch for synchronicities, serendipity, and signs. These can be seemingly odd coincidences, but in perfect and divine timing, in alignment just for you. They can also be symbols like numbers or songs on the radio, and they're all clues from your higher self and guides. So pay attention and write them down in your journal for reflection in the future. Speak or sing light language. This is the language of the heart, and as you allow yourself to speak it from the heart, you'll open to more information from the higher realms. There's many courses on New Earth One Network on how to open your own light language. Draw sigils from the same state of heart consciousness. Draw the symbols you receive from your higher self. These contain energy and information of light. Chant Om or ask for your higher self mantra. Chanting Om or your own mantra to your higher self will assist in raising your vibration and centering in the heart. In meditation, ask for your higher self mantra or a symbol or a phrase that you can use to instantly connect with your higher self. Again, you want to journal what you receive. These messages from the higher self are often like dreams where we can forget them, so writing them down is essential. Plus, when we go back and look at that journal, you can be amazed at what information you see yourself giving to you. And hypnotic regression. To go deeply into your subconscious mind and also access the superconscious mind, which is otherwise known as your higher self, hypnotic regression allows you to relax the body deeply enough for your higher self to speak with you. This is facilitated by a practitioner. If you would like to connect with your higher self in a regression session, there are hypnosis sessions that allow us to do that. I will be your facilitator, and we will go into very sacred space where you can ask your question. This is a space where your higher self will show you another life that is important regarding the question that you have or the questions that you bring to the session. So in that session, you experience your higher self, and you can ask your higher self why that lifetime was shown to you. So much incredible information comes from this. And again, when you hear the voice of your higher self, because we bring your higher self through in the regression session, in the WellPoint hypnosis session, and every time that voice comes through, again, I have to say, it is so beautiful to witness. The voice is so strong, so vibrant. Everyone needs to hear their voice of their higher self. So your daily practice is just you setting time for yourself to actually connect. And you can use the method we're going to use in this webinar today, the Sacred Heart Temple, to get there and to connect. But you want to do this every day. And what you'll find by making that very precious appointment with yourself, you're going to get better and better at it so that this connection is always there. There's ways that we can ask our higher self to infuse us with more light. And in what we're going to learn in our experience, we're going to be infused with light from our higher self in this experience today. That's so that you know what it feels like, so that you always know what it feels like. And you can cater this to your own needs. This is tailor fit for your higher self to communicate with you in the way that you best understand to receive it. Also, another way that you can work with me, and I feel this is empowering, and I love to empower people, is to speak with your authentic voice. This is speaking from your heart, in the tone of your heart. And when we get together, we're going to have you tone your heart tone. This is another class for later, but we're going to have you tone your heart tone. And once you hear the tone of your heart, then you can begin speaking it. Another thing that we do is that we tone. The toning allows us to open up to our higher self even more. And it even allows us to open up to light language. So it's beautiful. If you would like a personal session with me to speak your authentic voice, that is available as well. Check out those personal sessions from me. And if you feel that you can benefit from them, then let's go and let's get you hooked up to your higher self, the voice of your higher self, and the voice of your heart, your authentic heart, the voice that people listen to. Now we're going on a journey to connect to our higher self. so that we can feel, sense, and get to know this essence, this energy of us, so that you can invoke it and activate it and radiate it, embody it at any moment. Relax now as you receive this gift of love from your higher self. Once we establish and experience this connection, then we'll take a musical journey to dream new earth with our higher self. In this first phase of the meditation, as we connect to our higher self, we're assisted with plant music that allows us to raise our frequencies and be free of dense energy. Even though we'll be in a relaxed space, you'll still want to have a pen and paper handy to take notes as the information from your higher self comes to you. Close your eyes and begin by taking a few deep breaths. Allow yourself to follow the sound of my voice as you relax, relaxing all the muscles in your body, taking a moment to lie down and be still. As you relax all the muscles from the top of your head down through your forehead, relaxing the muscles around your ears, around your eyes, around your cheeks, down around your lips, feeling muscle relaxation. Just melting down now through your throat and feeling all the muscles across your chest, out through your arms. You're taking a deep breath, exhaling, releasing any tension through the abdomen, down through your pelvis, your hips, feeling the muscle dripping off the bone, on the thighs, around the knees, now the calves, and even out the feet through each toe. Even the pinky toe is relaxed. Any cellular memory of old reality and programs being held within the muscles are now released as you breathe deeply, inhaling into the belly, into the hara point, a few inches below the belly button, exhaling freely. You are exhaling all the old memories, all old realities that no longer serve. Relax now and be open to receive your higher self, your soul essence. Now place your hands on your heart and bring your attention from wherever it is into this heart space. Imagine you're in the most beautiful place in nature. See the beauty. Feel the beauty. Smell the beauty. Hear the beauty. Touch the beauty. Now look and see a temple. It's beautiful. It's familiar. Move closer to this temple. It's very sacred. This is your Sacred Heart Temple. Notice the details of how it's built, what it looks like, its shape. What color is it? Or colors? How is it decorated? The feeling of total safety, bliss, joy is ever present, as this is home. 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 Move to the entranceway of this sacred temple. And as you go inside this temple, all lower frequencies of fear are lifted and cannot pass through into this very sacred space. Your vibration is instantly elevated. Inside this temple, look around and find a comfortable spot to take a seat. Take a few moments and look around this sacred temple. Now look up in this sacred temple. What does it look like? Returning now to the sound of my voice, call on your higher self presence to move forward. Ask now for your higher self presence to come closer. As you feel this presence, extend the Ho'oponopono forgiveness prayer to your higher self. You can repeat these phrases in any order in these next few moments. Thank you. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I love you. Do this now. Ask your higher self now to give you a sensation so that you know how this essence is experienced in your physical body. Do this now. Now ask your higher self to amplify this sensation. And ask, are you amplifying this now? Then listen and notice. Do this now. Now, ask your higher self for a mantra, a phrase, or a symbol. This is something you can use to instantly embody and radiate more of your I am essence, your soul essence. Do this now. Listen and notice and take notes. Now take a look at one area of your life that you wish to improve, accelerate, create, or even release for new earth. This could be help releasing something in the past, to guidance on why something is happening the way it is in your life, or it could even be creating your legacy work, your divine, soul-driven purpose for incarnating. Ask your higher self now to review your question. Simply ask, what do I need to know about this for the highest good of all? Do this now. Listen, notice, and take notes. Ask about the next steps to take. What's one thing that you can do, putting one foot in front of the other? Ask to know your next steps. Do this now. Listen, notice, take notes. Know that at any time you can use your mantra, phrase, symbol, or sensation to connect deeply and instantly with your higher self. With deep gratitude, thank your higher self. Feel the love of your higher self. Feel the neutrality of your higher self. And say aloud, I am that I am. And say aloud, I am one with my I am presence. And I am one with all humanity. We have a meditation that will return us to a pure and pristine earth. We're going back to when the earth was first created, so that once again we can create new earth. Here's music by Susan Alexander, who matches the frequencies of DNA and the planets in this song as we remember the creation of earth, as we create new earth. Like the rhythms of nature, so move the rhythms of life itself. Feel this sound of nature. It is connection to the universe. Allow it to cleanse you of all worries, doubts, fears, anything that keeps you from happiness and pure joy. As we too are 80% water, we know water is conscious, it holds memory, and it can be reprogrammed. Keep focusing on your breath, noticing the sensations of your breath at the nostrils. This is your anchor. It will help quiet your mind and allow you to drop down into your heart chamber. This is also the voice of nature, the Mother Earth, all that is. It is also your voice, your truth. So listen. Does it hold any message for you? Now the storm has passed. A beautiful rainbow appears. And as the color of the rainbow matches each one of your 7 chakras, you will now connect your chakras to the chakras of Earth, Gaia. Her dolphins and whales are here with us as we connect to the chakras of Gaia. Starting with the root chakra, red. Yours ties to the Earth's red chakra. Orange. Your orange chakra ties to the orange chakra of Earth. The same with yellow, tying to the yellow chakra of Earth. Green, the heart chakra, ties to the heart chakra of Earth. Blue, like aquamarine, from your throat chakra to the blue chakra of Mother Earth. Indigo, from your third eye to the third eye of Mother Earth. And finally, violet, a violet beam from your crown to the crown of Earth. You and Gaia are one. You are connected. You are made of the same elements. The whales and dolphins are here. Listen to their songs, for the whales are the record keepers of Earth, and the dolphins are record keepers of humans. We are journeying back now, back out of time, back to Atlantis, back to Lemuria, and beyond. We are journeying to the place where Earth was first created into form for the purpose of love. Now here you are on the purest planet Earth, pristine and beautiful. Take a moment now to look around you, to feel the ground on your feet, smell the air, feel the plants and the waters of Gaia. Now take a moment to dream your highest dream for this new Earth. What does New Earth look like? What does New Earth feel like? What does New Earth smell like? Take this moment now and dare to dream for the highest good of the planet and all her life. Now follow along with this healing affirmation. Now I close my eyes and see a field of light. And I feel that light and life in every cell of my body, nurturing and healing every cell. And I know that light and life and love is who and what I am now and forever. Every day, in every way, I am getting better and better in a healthy and positive way, in an easy and relaxed manner, in its own perfect time, for the highest good of all. I am filled with healing energy. I am healed. I am whole. I am perfect as I am. Dare to dream and affirm the highest, most wonderful life you can imagine. Our thoughts and prayers of today determine our life in the future. So be it, and so it is. Keep this dream, this vision of yours in mind, for it is possible to create a world that works for all. An unconditional love, peace, joy, and happiness prevail. This is the great work ahead of us. Hold this vision, encapsulate it in your mind's eye into a golden sphere that drops down into your sacred heart once again. Earth is pure and flowing in the rhythms of life, as you too are moving with grace, knowing you are supported by nature, Gaia, the universe. Nature is the universe in action. Now send this feeling of bliss, of confidence of creation to anywhere on our beloved earth that needs your love. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God flows through us, heals us, protects us. Wherever we are, God is all that is, and all is well. Nature is the universe in action. Hold your vision and co-create beautiful new earth, Nova Magnificat. Thank you for joining us in this event marathon. We hope you've experienced high vibrations that you can radiate to the rest of the world. Together, we are creating new Earth as we step in to our mastery. Blessings and Namaste.